And we never know exactly when it gets there. Uh, let's see where we are. I hope we're there. I'm waiting for a screen. If you're watching, you're in the right place. If I look a little baffled, hey, it's because I am. There's a screen, and there I am. Okay, so welcome. You, I gotta mute that tab. That's one of those things. See, there's always stuff. There we go. Perfect. Now we're cooking with the proverbial gas. My name is Michael Burns, and the names surrounding me here uh, are the most wonderful students in the world. This is our narrative class showcase, and you probably are friends or family with one or even more of them, so you know they're wonderful. Let's have them reveal themselves. Come on out, guys. Here they are. Yes, and you know right now the universe is giving you a huge round of applause. Can you hear that? Yes, there it is. Absolutely right. We're going to go right fast. This has been a class on narrative improv, which means uh, basically finding the story one way or another in various improvisations. And here's the story tonight. What you're about to see is our first game, probably won't have any story at all. Having said that, let's play some objections. So, folks, I am around. I'm in a little office in the basement of my home looking at a non-controversial thing that you are going to debate as attorneys. I am your judge. When you object, I will either sustain or overrule your objection. And what I'm coming up with is child's easels, children's easels.
I think children's easels are actually terrible because I have to bend down to use them and I have a bad back.
Objection.
I saw Brittany, and let's start with just the hand. Brittany, go ahead.
I like child easels because you can express your creativity and hide underneath them.
Sustained.
And when you don't want to be found, it's a great place to be because there's crayons and you can color.
Objection.
Don't call objection, just the hand. Here we go, Peter.
I'm not small enough to hide behind a child's easel.
Sustained.
I'm a bigger guy, and I can't hide behind an easel like that, so I have to be seen. So
Chad.
Big and small is objective or subjective.
Sustained just because you corrected yourself.
I mean, like what's big, what's small? The universe is big, the world's small, the world's big, we're small.
Yes, Maria.
I object. He's afraid to have a strong opinion.
Sustained.
Chad should just tell us which he thinks is better, being big or being small. I mean, it's a dog eat dog world. Some things are better than other things.
Pete?
I like cats better.
Sustained.
Cats are better. They taste better. They serve them down at the Chinese restaurant.
Overruled. Sorry. I regret ever having sustained that. Yuli, you had your hand up.
Objection. I have a dog, and he's never eaten another dog before in his life, as far as I know.
Sustained.
Dogs are actually very sweet and loving creatures. They don't need
Chad.
animals.
Then where did the phrase dog eat dog world come from?
Sustained.
I mean, let's be real. I mean, that phrase didn't just come up out of nowhere, right?
Maria.
Objection. I meant doggy dog world.
Sustained.
This is a very important, some might say seminal album that came out in
Leone.
Objection. I prefer kitty to doggy.
You're sustained.
I like saying, here, kitty, 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 here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Chrisana.
All words that end with Y are terrible.
Oh, sustained.
Yes. I mean, hubby, wifey, it's gotten completely out of control. Kitty,
Yeah.
doggy.
Brittany.
I think that all Y and our words that end in Y are great because my name ends in Y.
Oh, sustained.
Yeah. So I really like
30 seconds, folks. Leone.
Objection. Y in the middle is way better than Y at the end because of Leone.
Objection.
Leone, you are overruled. Let's hear Yuli.
All names that have the letter Y in the middle are superior. I agree with that.
Okay, Leone and Ulysses win the day. You are sustained on behalf of yourself and Leone. We have 15 seconds. Chad.
What is a name, really? I mean, come on. It's like
Sustained.
apply to yourself. I mean, come on. I mean, I could name myself, Garfield. I mean, I could name myself with a Y in the middle.
Objection. I like to lie to myself.
Sustained.
It's easier, you know, I can tell myself I'm like the best looking guy in the world and everybody wants me.
Maria.
Objection. It's true. He is the best looking guy in the world.
Overruled.
Of course, you see, people are beginning to realize it here after a while. Thanks, Maria.
Chad.
He's lying to himself right now, obviously.
Sustained.
Maria's also lying to him. I feel like we're all just a bunch of liars, if I'm being honest. I don't
10
really know
seconds,
what's going
Leone.
on.
Objection, when you lie to yourself, you can't be truthful to anyone else, and then everyone hates you.
Sustained.
And you're worth hating when you can't be honest with yourself.
Diotima Aspasia.
Liar Liar is an amazing movie.
And you win. Chrisana, yay! We will send your $1 million check. All right. So we're going to try something right now, folks. I will tell you that I'll never be the guy to say, don't try this at home. You should try this at home because it's a lot of fun. If you have 4 people at home, if not, well, get on Zoom, or even better, take a class. You can take a class just like these guys did at mopco.org/classes. Yeah, look at that, Mopco. That's it. So we're going to do stage directions with Chrisana, Leone, Brittany, and Maria. And if everybody else can, yes, de-videoize yourselves. That's good. And one of the folks who's not seen but hopefully still heard, could you give us an object larger than a toaster as a suggestion for their scene? One of you guys just unmute yourself and throw that out.
A bread box.
A bread box. Thank you.
So I am like totally into this whole pandemic baking thing. Have you been baking lately?
She stepped back to reveal a countertop full of breads and pastries.
And then she began to slice the bread and pastries into slices.
And her mouth started to water because she was so hungry.
And I was wondering, in this self-isolation, all by myself, who's going to eat all this bread?
She picked up the bread and started stuffing it in her mouth.
She began to cough.
And nothing came out, and she kept continuing to cough.
Maybe I shouldn't eat so much bread.
She walked out of the kitchen and up the stairs and turned on the TV. And the sound effects turned themselves on. Ulysses' sound effects turned themselves on. No?
Different game.
Oh, I thought we had sound effects.
Isolation. It's so lonely.
All of a sudden, the chiming of a Skype call sounded.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you? What have you been up to?
I've been eating bread.
Me too.
She was astounded.
I mean, is there anything else to do but eat bread?
She said, looking at bread recipes.
I mean, I tried making croissants. So is that a bread?
That's a bread. What I love about it is that you can add way more butter. I prefer 90% butter to bread because then that prevents me from coughing.
She said after she got her cholesterol checked this morning.
I have been coughing a lot of bread up.
She said, clearing her throat surreptitiously.
Do you think we're doing this quarantine stuff wrong?
She said as she invited 40 people over for a bread fiesta.
Well, I don't think I would have invited 40 people over. That's not exactly a quarantine.
Quarantine, party. I mean, they're just different words. It's semantics, really.
She even bought hats.
So are they going to stay with you the whole time? Then maybe it would count as a quarantine.
She tried not to sound too judgmental, but couldn't really pull it off.
Are you judging me?
She said super angry.
No, I mean, who am I to judge?
She said falsely.
I know you work in government and you're in charge of what people do, but still, I mean, you don't need to judge me.
She now knows who she's taking off her guest list.
And scene. All right. All right. So for the folks at home, what just happened was a pure example of improv at its finest. We basically had confusion about what game was being played. So these improvisers, and it really was awesome, essentially made a new game on the spot, and it worked, and it was great. So that will happen, and it's part of the fun, and I'm so proud of you guys. That was beautiful. So it's time to make some toast with all this bread, and it is true. You know the other thing is I've been making a sourdough starter. Everybody I know is like, you can't find yeast in the store. Everybody's baking bread. There must be some instinctive response to this all thing where it's gotta make bread. That'll do it. I don't know. And how many of huh?
We might have to start bartering. Flour, yeast.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I've already seen that begin on Facebook. I've seen people start with like, "Hey, anybody have yeast? Right? Yo, I can send you some." Blah blah blah. So, yeah, we're not far away from. I'm going to get a mule. Okay, so before I get a mule, we're going to make some toast, and that means that you guys, when I say toast, you're all going to go away with your video. My video is going to go away, and I'll say 1, 2, 3, go, and then a certain number of these improvisers will pop back up just like pieces of toast in a toaster. They will do a scene, and I'll say toast, and they'll disappear. I'll say 1, 2, 3, go, and some other combination of improvisers. Ah, heck, you'll get it. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? We are a little behind, but I bet you if I ask nicely, can anybody out there give us a suggestion of a room in the house, not the bathroom, please. Now I have to stall for a couple of seconds while that gets through. There's a delay with YouTube and so forth. So let's see. Yep, here it comes. The den. Sorry, Maureen. Cat got you, beat you by just a second. So the suggestion is the den, and we're all going to hide our video. One, 2, 3, go.
Oh, yo, this is tough, man. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Oh, but it's such a beautiful Beautiful room. I love all the colors.
Wait, this is your living room?
Yeah. It's where I do everything. It's an all-purpose room.
Oh, I thought this was where we were supposed to work out.
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
So
I see the lion.
what? The
I
lion?
saw the lion.
Yeah, I saw the lion.
Where's the
He's
lion?
He's guarding us. He's keeping us inside.
Did we give him a name?
Bob?
Bob the lion.
How did Jim not see Bob the lion?
Wait, why is he outside? Why is he guarding us? Is he saving us for a snack later?
You know why he's guarding us. Self-isolation.
What? The government hired lions to keep us isolated?
Toast.
That was obviously gonna happen.
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
Mwah. Oh, that recipe was brilliant.
You liked it? I'm so glad.
You are the world's best. Oh my God.
You know, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So how's your heart?
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
Wow, this is my first time at a theme park. How cool.
Yeah, isn't this a great one? It's called The Den.
Oh, it's called the Den.
Yeah, they have easy chairs. It's put together by Lazy Boy. It's my favorite one.
Oh my goodness, maybe that's why all wood.
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder if they have cool artisan pens.
They might. They might. We'll have to look around. You know, there's a side table over there. Maybe it's got one in the drawer.
Wow, that's so cool. I wonder what they have for dessert we can get.
Oh, cheesecake.
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
So the nice thing about not having to wear pants anymore is there's a lot less laundry to do.
Right? I was just thinking that.
You guys are disgusting.
What?
I can't believe this.
You say you're wearing pants right now?
Yeah, I don't believe it. Not buying it.
Yeah, I'm wearing pants.
Let's see.
Prove it.
Okay. Actually, you're right. I'm not wearing pants.
Nobody's wearing
Yeah.
pants.
Weeks.
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
So what kind of ice cream are you guys gonna get?
There's only one flavor, twist, right? Yeah.
I like chocolate, you know, just no vanilla.
I don't know. I can't decide between the hard and the soft. I mean, sometimes I want hard, sometimes I want soft, and I don't know which to get.
But you agree it's twist is the best, right?
I mean, twist the hard with the soft. I mean,
No. You know, vanilla chocolate. Nobody likes strawberry.
Oh, I thought a twist was strawberry and vanilla.
Oh my God.
Maybe we come from different parts of the country.
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah. What planet do you come from?
I always
don't
thought
know.
the twist was blackberry and vanilla.
Wow.
Oh my God. I can't. What?
definitely coffee and chocolate. You can't. Coffee and chocolate is the only two things that go together.
No, vanilla.
Yeah, that would be good.
Chocolate, guys, come on.
Either one is good. I would go with coffee and blackberry.
What?
No, coffee and chocolate. What do you mean coffee and blackberry?
Yeah, coffee and blackberry.
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
Actually, now that you mention it, is it kind of getting hot in here? Or...
Are you okay?
Oh, I might have heartburn or something, obviously. Oh,
See, I looked for a recipe that was supposed to. Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! Okay, I'm gonna.
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
So, you invited her?
I thought this was what you wanted.
All right.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm staying, so.
I mean, I kind of figured that. You don't really look like you're going anywhere.
Eh,
But
I'm
this
glad
is
you got that.
look. This video game is a two-person game. I don't know what she's gonna do.
I'm playing.
Me too. So,
What am I
Maybe
supposed to do?
you can play the next round. Maybe like make us like a coffee
No.
or something.
Here, hold my water.
but
All right, I'm playing. Peace
Toast.
out.
1, 2, 3, go. Starting to round it up.
So, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I didn't mean to do anything wrong.
Jim, you tell her.
Well, it seems that you went in the den and you smoked a cigar.
Not just any cigar. A Cuban.
And it was the last Cuban. We were going to share it. Bob and I were going to share it.
It's just when you guys go in the den and you smoke your cigars, it just looks so cool and like.
That's because it is cool.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, and so I just wanted to be cool like that too.
Did you drink any of the scotch?
Yeah, obviously.
Which bottle?
Did you enjoy the taste, the aroma? Did you take it in?
I did the thing that you do. Like I kind of held it up to the light and I kind
Held it up to, that's wine.
of like that. And
That's, yeah, that's wine. You sip whiskey and you enjoy it in your mouth. See, I'm not even mad that you got the cigar or that you drank the scotch. I'm just mad you didn't know. I taught you better than this.
You're right. I didn't enjoy it in my mouth. You're right.
I'm mad because she fell off the chair and spilled the scotch.
I mean, it's.
And that's alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
I started coughing from that smoke. It's
Toast.
disgusting. What?
Toast. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so are we gonna do this thing? Are we gonna go pink?
We are.
Here,
We're
pandemic.
here in the den. Maybe the bathroom would have been better, but this is where you wanted it, so.
So, do you know how to do this?
No, my first time.
So maybe I should try. Like maybe we should do your hair first.
Yeah, totally. We can do that.
Okay, cool, cool. So do you think just the kitchen bleach? I mean, they say you have to bleach it first.
Toast. Last one. 1, 2, 3, go.
You have nothing to say for yourself, huh? Wow. Talking to me like that, huh? Huh? Don't pretend like you don't. What?
Oh, I can't believe she drank all the scotch.
And scene. There it is.
Sorry.
Very nice. Very nice. We may have to cut. We already had a sort of a weird version of. Oh, I really wanted to see that directed story. You know what? I think I'm going to cut the time dash and we're going to go straight to the directed story. Fair enough, because we're running low on time. I know it may be a disappointment or you may be relieved. I'm not sure which, but we do have a time constraint. So we've got Yuli on sound effects. And
Yuli, where were you?
I was 3 scenes later.
and we have Maria doing. Maria, you were doing the inner. Is that right?
Inner color.
Inner. Yep. Brittany, you're the external color. Yes.
Yeah.
And Leona, you're supplying the narrative. Okay, so now we're all clear on the game and our part in the game.
We'll see.
All right. I should have done this. I'm not good at this timing thing. Let me get a title. Well, you know what? We have some beautiful. The title of this story is Nice Water Pass, which was actually a comment on the wonderful water pass in the last scene. But we are going to use it for the title for your story. So you will hear my voice but not see my face. And let's start with the narrative person. Nice water pass.
She was walking across the bridge and there was water on either side of her.
Sound effects.
Oh.
You're muted, sound effects.
They were amazing.
And narrative.
And as she walked across this bridge with water on either side of her, she saw someone fishing.
And external color.
It was very sunny outside, and the guy fishing was wearing an orange hat, and he had a little sweat on his face.
Inner color.
She wondered, had she seen him before?
Narrative.
She was curious, so she walked over to him and picked up his tackle.
Sound effects. And it was obviously an extraterrestrial doing the fishing. If you guys have two mics on in the same space, that's going to happen. So either mic goes off will be good. And narrative.
He turned around and saw her picking up the tackle, and he pulled it out of her hand.
Internal.
He wondered what the hell was going on here.
External.
There were lots of rocks all over the place. It took a great deal for her to get over there.
Sound effects. Narrative.
She didn't like him grabbing the tackle from her, so she asked instead if she could join him in his fishing.
Inner color.
He thought, this could be my day. She's cute.
External color.
She had dirt all over her face from walking over, and she had blue eyes, and she still was a little bit sweaty.
Narrative.
She scooped up some water to splash her face, knowing that she probably had a dirty, sweaty face, and she tried to help him to wash his face while she was
Sound effects. And that, unfortunately, is all the time we have. Let's bring everybody back. That was a beautiful job. You dealt with the vagaries of doing an improv show on Zoom, and you did it beautifully. And I have just had so much fun working with you guys. And the the absolute commercial, we have more classes coming up. If you go to mopco.org/classes, you can read about them or get in touch with me or all sorts of things. And really, I love all you guys. You just did a beautiful job. What's going to happen now is you can hang out or you can watch on YouTube, you guys in the narrative class. Various Mopco people will be coming in. We have 15 minutes to warm up for the other show. So, awesome, and I hope you stick around and watch. By the way, the show is free, but if any of your guests who are still watching get in for half price. So, stick around. And beautiful job. Hurrah! Hooray! There it is. Thank you all again. Thank you all again. All right.
Bye, fans.
Bye, fans. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Bye, all. Have a good night.
All right. So we have Mark is here and Kat is here, and a few more people will be coming in, I'm sure. Actually, Kat and Mark, you're both muted. We could start to warm up. Can you hear me, Mark?
Michael, do you see my picture?
Yes, I see
showing
your
up.
picture.
I don't
and I
know
see
why
Mark's
that
picture.
is happening.
You're signed into your Zoom account.
I see yours too, though, Mark.
I'm signed into my Zoom account.
Aha! Well, there you go.
How do I?
When you're signed into your account on the app, but join someone else, whether you join
Olivia.
someone else's meeting or your own, your
Hello.
profile picture is shown when your video is off.
I see.
Oh, so what do I do?
Why don't
Sign
you just
out?
bring out your video? It's okay. My video is off, so people
But
know
even
that
if
our
it,
official
even
show
if
is
I
starting.
have it, even if it says hide non-video participants.
Well, let's not worry about it because we only have a few minutes to warm up. So why don't we just bring all our video back? That'll be fine. There's Peter.
Right, but won't that matter for the show, Michael?
But now you're not. You had two things logged in, Kat. You were listed twice in participants until a few seconds ago.
I see. But not now?
Not now. So turn
And
your video
there's-
off and see what happens.
There's Derek. We
Hello.
still see a picture. How are you, Derek?
Then it disappeared.
Very good.
Good.
You know what? I was logged in as Kat from something I was doing earlier. Should I log out and come back in my account?
It doesn't, it's no longer showing for me. Is it showing for you, Michael?
Yeah. And
When I log off?
the picture. So it's really okay by me, right? Let me do this because I'm broadcasting to YouTube and I don't have hide video participants. Let me see what's going on. If you're just watching, the real live show is going to be starting in about 12 minutes. We're just working out some of that stuff we always do. If I hide non-video participants, then people make your video go away for a second and we'll see what happens.
There you go.
Everything is fine that way. Perfect. Okay. So why don't we just leave it with that? Because that just has the slide that says the show is going to start at 8 o'clock. And quick, super fast warm up here. I am thinking of a word that rhymes with pink.
Are you thinking of something that causes people to come up with ideas?
I'm not thinking of think.
Are you thinking of the jail you get thrown in?
I'm not thinking of the clink.
Are you thinking of something that would happen if you slowly go lower down?
I'm not thinking of my current state of affairs or the word sink.
Are you thinking of what stoats turn into in warmer months that they make coats out of?
I am not thinking of mink.
I was multitasking, so forgive me. Are you thinking of the mischievous color of a certain panther?
That was what we started with. So actually, it rhymes with pink. It rhymes with pink.
Are you thinking of what your eyes do very quickly when they close and then open?
I'm not thinking of blink.
Are you thinking of the very edge of a cliff?
I love that word, but I'm not thinking of brink.
Are you thinking of something you would do with a glass of water?
I am thinking of drink. I thought that was going to be so simple. Here we go. What do you got, Kat?
I am thinking of something that rhymes with cup.
Are you thinking of something, an affectionate term you might call your canine friend?
I am not thinking of pup.
Are you thinking of what one might do in the evening with a meal?
I am not thinking of sup.
Are you thinking of not downs?
I'm not thinking of up.
Are you thinking of a casual way to greet someone you're familiar with or a stranger?
I'm not thinking of tup.
Hey,
what's sup? Nope.
All right, so that's a no.
Not thinking of sup.
Did everybody go away? Are you thinking of a rather a not polite word for making love?
I'm not thinking of stop, which would be pronounced stup.
Yeah, but it was close.
Are you thinking of a sort of ware that was sold at parties and that you always had to return if somebody lent you leftovers?
Oh.
Say that again?
Sure. Are you thinking of a kind of sealable plastic ware that was sold in parties that you would put leftovers in?
I have no idea.
You're not thinking of cup.
Oh, and does someone need to mute their Facebook call?
I think it's possible.
There we go.
I think we are stumped.
Yup, you are.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Wow. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing.
By the way, Kat, thank you for the recommendation on the
You look glorious.
Yeah.
I can't wait for our studio audience to see your beautiful multicolored vest.
Oh, well, I'm going to keep my video off because it's got kind of a slide, but let's see what we're looking like tonight, guys. And Derek, just so you know, I made you the host so that you can do those hosty things that I'm not
Thank
good
you.
at. Yes, thank you. There's Kat, who's looking lovely.
Thank you,
always.
honey.
It's
You
a
look lovely
pleasure to
too.
see you.
I
How
can
is it up there?
remember from
How is it
earlier.
upstairs?
It's well, you can see.
It looks like the room that you're in.
We've reclaimed this room. This was our mud room, and now it looks like a beautiful office.
Well, at least that corner of it
You know,
does.
other than the mud part of the room, which is still exists. The thing that I get more comments on than anything else is this hammer hand hiding behind my head.
Wow.
Which
One
I
of
tell
my-
people is so we can escape if we need to. But is actually the Mopco Get Shit Done Award.
Yeah.
The very first one.
The very first one. It's one of my very favorite possessions.
Yes.
Here's Mark.
All right. So yeah, let's see some of the other folks. I'm only seeing Kat. Can we see some of the other peoples? Oh, there's Livia. There's Walt.
Hello.
Walt, where are you tonight? Where are you tonight?
Oh, I just came down to the dining area
Of
to
the
get something to
TARDIS.
eat.
It's sort of a TARDIS-like dining area.
Well, yeah, you know, the company likes to make us feel at home. We don't know what mission we're really on, but I'm sure the company has our best interests at heart.
Actually, is that from that show? What's that show, Kat?
What show?
Oh, you know, the one that we watch sometimes. It's
Full House.
No, the people are way out there, far, far, far out in space, and
Sure.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Where's everybody else?
The
Doctor
Mandalorian.
Who?
No, not Doctor Who. The one
The
that we were just.
Mandalorian.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah?
what I'm talking about.
What?
Oh, you watched the show with
Oh.
Dr. Spock? It's good, yeah.
No, you mean the show the where they're not that far out in space, where they're in the solar system and they're the Mars people and the other one?
Yes.
Um,
It looks like one of the sets for that show.
Ah.
yeah.
So Peter,
Okay.
Mark, come on out. Let's see your beautiful
I'm
faces.
confused
In
about
the moment, I'm trying to get the thing back. I on the wrong thing. It took a Zoom link. Here, hold on.
You calling it
Peter's trying to get the right thing.
Here we go.
What's confusing you, Kat?
I'm having a little bit of Facebook group trouble. So I'm calling back.
You know, folks, if you are watching at home, in about 4 minutes, we turn into a well-oiled improv machine. You'd never know it right now. But it's going to happen, and it'll be absolutely amazing. Isn't that right, Walt?
Yes.
Yeah. Mark, are you making the right phone call for things to happen later?
Everyone, unless you want me to add anyone else who's not going to be in the thing we.
No, I think it's I think life is perfect.
Then yes, the right people are in the right place.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I'm just hoping that Kat and Peter will confirm that they hear.
I can hear you fine.
Kat.
That was
yes.
awesome.
Okay.
That was great.
We're all good.
Hey, Kat, I wonder if you could take this and just pass it, to somebody else. Can you do that?
I can.
Wait, all right.
It turned
Whoa.
into this.
Darn it.
I know, that's very weird. It's not even yellow. It's sort of a pale pink. Lydia,
Yeah.
Can you use this? Because
I might
really
be
bad
able
at-
to. Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Okay. Thank you. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
It is still a personal care, so I don't recognize the hair that's in it. So that's a fun
It's
adventure.
fine. Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Nice.
I'll take it.
Would you be able to use this? Okay.
Yeah, I can totally use that.
Okay. I'm gonna hand it this way over because it's very prickly over here.
All right, I got it. Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, jeez. Try it
I'm
in
on
your
a
hair.
spaceship. I can't dig. This isn't Silent Running. If you're old enough to know that movie.
Yeah,
If you're
man.
not, that's okay. All right.
Well,
I know dumb shit. Anyway, I'm gonna hand this to someone else because I don't want it.
All right.
I'll take it. Give me that shovel.
All right, Derek, here you go.
I need a
Be
shovel.
careful. It's got like metal bits.
Thank you. Oh, you
Oh.
model car now.
huh?
Oh. And it matches
That's
Peter's
science.
turtleneck.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Peter, would you
Give
like
it to
this? It
Peter.
matches your outfit.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Just
Yeah.
hand it on over.
Here you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, sick.
That's very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
That's
useful
awesome.
than a car, really, right now.
Well,
We are less than a minute away from the official
I could
start
really use that, Peter. Could you
of the
put that on?
Friday night Mopco Improv Theater Mop and Bucket Company show.
let me just pass it over to you.
It's still cloth, but God, it lost the it's a.
Oh.
Pass it
but it's a,
It's a,
it's a nice
it doesn't
poo.
have the straps for me to.
Give it back to Peter.
Pass it
Maybe he can fix it for you.
Here, can you fix that, please?
30 seconds.
Fine with me. I know.
Ah.
Let me see.
Here, Olivia, take a look.
Yeah. Oh.
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 It's a little bit
nice.
longer, but it's not.
Pass it over. Pass it over this way.
You have okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's a whole big
It's like
octopus.
Whoa.
thing.
Actually, Kat, can I show you a really neat trick? Could you pass it over to me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, watch this. Watch this.
Oh. And you know why? Do you know why? Because it's time for the Mop and Bucket Company show on Friday night here in Quarantine, USA. Hurrah! Wow. That was just wonderful. My name is Michael Burns. I am surrounded by some of the finest people that I have ever known or ever hope to know. And normally these are very, very agreeable people. However, tonight they're going to be making objections. And if you're watching on YouTube, I would love it if you could put up a non-controversial thing that these folks could argue in court. Something non-controversial that they could argue in court. Meanwhile, I will tell you that if you're curious about this whole improv thing, you can go to mopco.org/classes and learn about what we offer in terms of, guess what, classes. That's right. Meanwhile, back on YouTube, let's see what we have.
I do have some suggestions for a topic.
Beautiful.
Saved.
Awesome. Derek, what do you got?
Yes. I think it's a pretty good one. Smooth or crunchy peanut butter?
Oh, I'm not sure that's non-controversial. I know people that have come to blows over that. However, we're going to go with it. Smooth or crunchy peanut butter? The game is objection, and I'm the judge. Let's do it.
Smooth peanut butter, because you're kind of a smooth guy, you want to be smooth.
Mark Mayer.
Smooth versus crunchy is much less important than raw versus roasted.
I'm going to overrule because you didn't say objection. It's a technical overrule. Kat, have your hand up.
Objection. Smooth peanut butter is not to be trusted.
Sustained.
It's just a little slippery. It's trying to get away with something. Crunchy is a little more grit to
Mark
it.
Merritt.
Objection. Smooth versus crunchy is much less important than raw versus roasted.
Sustained.
Roasted nuts remove nutrients. Raw.
Objection.
Kat Coppett.
Nuts is a
You
funny
said
word.
objection. You're overruled. Olivia Walker.
There aren't enough raw, gritty reboots of things.
Sustained.
Our world would be better if there was a gritty, raw reboot.
Mark.
Objection. Livia didn't say objection.
Objection.
Said yes to her.
I'm the raw, gritty reboot of the rules, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. Like, how
Livia
exciting was that?
still has the floor.
That's right, because I took it, because that's
Peter
what would happen.
DeLacus.
Objection.
Proper form.
I could go for a delicious glass
Peter, excuse me, I have to pause the game. Pete, we can't do product placement endorsements on YouTube. We're going to get kicked off.
Objection.
Yes. Kat Coppett.
Objection.
I give up.
I would like to point out that Peter has a beautiful Dare to Be Human mug.
The mug is
Human
fine. It's the other stuff. The mug is fine. Yes, our podcast, daretobehumanpodcast.com. Walt?
Podcast.
I want to eject on the grounds that A, my V8 check bounced, so I'm no longer endorsing it. And B, I have never yet dared to be human, and I'm fine.
Sustained.
Thank you very much. Why is human so great? It's neither smooth nor crunchy.
Nope. Sorry, Livia. Mark Merritt.
Objection. If Walt had signed his check with a beautiful Dare to Be Human pen, it would not have bounced.
Sustained.
This pen is full of ink and is not going
Livia Walker.
Objection. Not as full as this beautiful cleaner of V8.
No, we can't do product placement endorsements.
Am I sustained or overruled?
You are overruled, Kat Coppett.
Objection. Emma Willard School, where my daughter goes to high school, has been doing an excellent job of keeping her well educated.
Overruled. All
this time.
right. Overruled. I want order in this courtroom.
And we'll continue to discuss the many different things that one could sign with this pen, perhaps a contract, perhaps a mortgage, perhaps an autograph if you've just been in a Mopco show and are approached by an adoring fan.
Objection. If Michael doesn't let us do product placement, I don't know how we're going to pay our mortgage.
Oh, ouch. Sustained. Okay. You know what? This game of objection is brought to you by Peter and Livia. It's a visual. Is brought to you by, that's right, V8 vegetable drink. The drink that makes you roar like a V8 engine. Back to the game. Mark Maris still has the floor. We only have 20 seconds.
You should write your journaling every day with this.
Olivia.
Get in touch with
I do all my journaling on a keyboard because I can't write legibly.
Overruled. You didn't say objection. Walt.
That is not fair. This country is built on lies.
Object!
Yeah.
I do not write or journal. I blog about other people's kitten photos.
Sustained.
I don't want to get close to a real cat because I
10 seconds. Livia Walker.
Objection! You did not get consent from those kittens to blog about them, you monster.
Sustained.
Objection! Consent.
Cop it. 5 seconds.
It took you a long time
overruled.
to say sustained.
Overruled. Your audio broke up. Pete Delakis.
I'm in desperate need of attention. Attention, pay attention to me.
And Peter wins.
Me.
Peter wins.
Woo!
If you are just joining us, this is the Mop and Bucket Company. I'm Michael Burns. That's Kat and Walt and Peter and Mark and Livia. And the word is Derek because he rocks. Absolutely right. And we are going to go right on to some arms through. Derek, I think you got to run this for us. I'm going to drop my video.
I'm going to run this, so I'm going to say goodbye for a moment.
You are.
Okay.
You like to say goodbye for a moment? Yes.
Yes, and this allows me time to delay a little bit to see YouTube update. And now that it has updated, we have Walt. Walt, you are the body for Livia.
Whoa, let me see if I can do this. Okay.
All right. Tell me
Can
how
you
to
pan down, Walt? Yes, that's right.
Yes. And Peter, you are the body for Kat.
Cat, I apologize now.
Livia, you probably want to scooch down a little so there's less of your neck and shoulders.
Oh,
and a
yes.
little more, yes. Yes. And Peter, can you pan down? There we are.
There it is. Oh, a little more, Peter. Yeah.
Look at that sweater vest. Wow.
Okay, can you do a tiny bit more, Peter? There we go. This looks perfect. Okay, and we have a location suggestion where these two people would be hanging out, and that is the county fair.
Mama, I want some cotton candy.
Oh, well, of course. Let me go. Excuse me, young one. Can I? Yes, thank you. Here. I'm going to hand you some cotton candy.
Give it to me. Give me.
I am. Just take it right from me.
Oh, yay. I'm going to eat it right now.
Now, darling, you know that I brought you here as a special treat for how well you've been doing in school. Let me just pat you on the head to reinforce how proud I am of you. I'm just going to reach my arm up here and just a nice pat. Put back down. Now, with this newfound knowledge that you've shown, darling, I would like you to win this ring toss game by using your physics skills.
Oh, my physics skills.
Yes. Oh, I can feel it in my stomach. I'm so excited. Oh, it's just all jiggling around and wiggling around.
I can feel it in my stomach too. My stomach's all gurgly. And my head hurts. So just thinking about it, I feel my head hurting.
I believe in you, honey. I believe in you.
Okay. All right, here I go. I'm gonna toss this ring.
Yes. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous for you. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I believe in you. Yes! Yes, I'm going to do a dance for you, darling. Yes.
And scene. Beautiful. All right. Yes. That, ladies and gentlemen, and all our non-binary friends, that is theater at its finest. Right.
Anyone else catch that? I like stole cotton candy from a kid at the beginning of that. I realized I didn't even be like, gentlemen, please give me some money to pay for this. I was like, let me take this from you.
I think, going to a carnival or a fair without stealing cotton candy from a kid is just not a rewarding experience.
No carnival to me.
Yeah. So let's, it actually is something I think about way too much. You know how sometimes we're in a meeting and I'll be nodding my head kind of, I'm quiet, I'm not saying, I'm usually thinking about cotton candy. That's true. And inner thoughts, how's this for a segue, huh? Inner thoughts often do not reflect what we see on the outside. Is that not so, my friends? A dare to be human pen tucked between the nose and the upper lip, for example, could mean all sorts of things. Get dropped. So we're going to go with Peter, Mark, and Livia and Walt. You four are going to do a little bit of... Oh, no, you're not. I got the wrong thing. I just did that great segue for Inner Thoughts, and we should be going to song cue. I am verklempt.
Why waste a segue?
Well, here's my Inner Thoughts. It would have been a great intro for Inner Thoughts, but instead we're going to do a song cue. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Well, it's a great segue because sometimes when you're thinking really hard about cotton candy in meetings, you can't verbalize it because speaking just isn't going to do it. So you need to sing about it.
Yeah, that's right. So you guys...
I'll force that transition.
Walt, get the heck out of there and let these people start a scene. Derek, do you have a suggestion for a scene for these three? I will.
Yeah.
I will cue song cue. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use this suggestion that might not have been for this, but I think it'll work. Wearing the same underwear for multiple days in a row.
Wow.
Never done that. Especially not this month.
Really? You've never done that?
No. I was raised as a lady.
A lady. Get a load of her.
And that sounds like a song cue if I ever heard one. Get a load of her.
Get a load of you. You think you're so fancy and cool. Get a load of you. You think you're brought up right and that makes you cool. I got the street smarts that can help me wear underpants for a long time. I got upbringings better than you. You think you're smart and you think you're cool because you're well educated and cool. You think that you're the best, but really you're just a drool. You think that just because you have a fancy background, that the things we do aren't good enough for you. Well, here's the real deal. I'm trying to impress you, 'cause I've always wanted a life like yours. But you think you're so cool. You think you're so fancy and special. Well, here's the news. You're not that cool. You're really, really not that cool. real kids in this town wear their underwear for multiple days in a row, and they need to be ladies.
Contraire. Real kids don't wear underwear at all.
Excuse me?
It's called Commando.
And that's a song cue.
It's called Commando. The free way to live in an underwear-free world. There's so much more to give. It's called Commando. And if you are like me, you'll throw away your underwear and be free.
And did we lose our piano? Is it?
The thought so special. No music can accompany it. That's it. The song is over. You hear me? That's right. It's called lateral thinking, ladies and gentlemen.
So I think what we're experiencing, folks, is a little bit of technical difficulties. I can barely hear that there is a piano being played. Mark, unfortunately, can't hear what's going on when he's playing it for us. So these actors are acting out for us the feeling of the improviser when technical things fall apart.
Livia.
What?
I hate to break out of the reality of the scene, but I just have to acknowledge that this is a trying, difficult time. There's only one thing that could sustain me through this difficult period. I don't.
Peter, I think I can help you.
Yes.
Have you tried some Godiva dark chocolate pudding with coconut?
I've thought of it. Are you trying to tell me it's instant?
It's instant. In this very moment, you could have it, and we could be right back into the scene and see what happens.
Oh my God.
I'm dying here. I am dying here. This is not in the script. Oh, it's an improv show. That's right.
What?
But we're not supposed to do product placements, you guys. Now get back to your scene.
Okay.
Well, Freddie, Jennifer, I have to tell you, as a well-bred kid from the big city, plopped here in the middle of this podunk town trying to fit in, I am getting very mixed messages about what I should be doing with my underclothes.
Well, listen, we're the main thing for us is we're just kind of trying to do what works for us. No one really told us what was right or wrong.
You just have to follow your butt.
Follow my butt?
And that is either a song or a musical poem cue, if ever I heard one.
Mute yourself, Peter. I'm gonna sing.
Tell us.
Please mute yourself. Sometimes life is hard to figure out, to crack. It's a hard nut, but will you go? Just keep on trying. Yes, just follow your butt. Go where you think the road will follow. Even though your heart might feel so hollow, just keep on trudging along the path. You don't have to do any fancy math. Just keep on going. Don't forget. Follow your Follow your
I laughed. I cried. It was better than cats. It was, and that scene, that changed my perceptions of the world. That scene, that actually, I'm a different human being than I was before. Get that out of there! Get the Godiva chocolate out of there. We are not doing product placement.
Yeah.
I never got any money from Godiva. You guys connived. I'm not that dumb. I know connivance when I see it.
Oh, someone went
You
to
know
the
a
grocery
good deal
store.
when you see it? Like instant comfort and happiness? That's a good deal.
Human mud.
Yeah.
Sweetie, I don't know why you're so against sponsorship
I think sponsorship, okay, here's the
at
deal.
a time like this.
I think sponsorship is great. I'm concerned that YouTube will get a copyright claim against our material on YouTube, and then people won't be able to. I don't exactly know what happens. Something bad happens when you have copyrighted stuff.
Parody is a fair use.
Parody is a fair use. Is that Parody or Parity?
Roddy.
Wow, that was not worth it. What comes
That wasn't.
next? Hey,
That wasn't.
I'm having
You're right.
You know, I'm thinking some things that I'm not saying.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, week 27 here in the lockdown, folks, and we've lost it completely. Yeah, just do the damn scene.
I'm going away.
Inner thoughts.
Who's doing what?
Inner thoughts is yeah, that's Peter Mark. Oh, Mark, at 2, Mark.
I'm ready.
Mark, I thought I could count on you, Mark.
Mark's the funniest one.
Did I say anything about it?
No.
Having a drink? My gosh, Mark. Come on.
I'm muting myself.
Where's
Who's
Walt?
the fourth? Walt, are you there? Are you with us, Walt? Walter
Yeah,
boy.
I'm sorry about all the trouble you're having. You go through a lot of trouble putting this all together. And speaking of putting it all together, Godiva, wonderful coconut pudding, dark chocolate. Boy, you should put this together. Yeah. Hey.
You know, I'm not going to let him do a scene until I tell you guys that mopco.org/classes is a good place to go on the internet. All right. Derek, you got a suggestion for their scene?
Oh, I do have that. Yeah, question.
Who are the thoughts and who are the people?
You know, before all this insurrection, I would have answered that question, but I'm just going to make you work it out for yourselves.
Oh.
I think that Mark and Walt should be the people so that we can be the inner thoughts.
All right,
Yes.
there you go. There you are.
All right, so this suggestion is about tomorrow, and it's tomorrow is not just another day.
So would you pack your bags? You got your tickets ready?
I have my tickets ready, but I have not yet packed my bags because I'm freaking out.
Just don't know what to wear.
Well, you take as much time as you need. I know you get nervous, and I'm a patient soul.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew he wasn't going to have it ready. I knew it. I told myself and I wrote it down in my journal. I knew it.
Maybe you could just, with your patience and calm, help me choose what to pack.
Just something. Is it the cherry red or the brick red? Cherry, brick, cherry. Maybe something the color of that delightful V8 juice behind me.
Well, what I find helps is I make a list and I prioritize things so I know what to leave out if I have no room.
Yeah, I'll make a list. First thing on my list, why yada. Second thing on my list, third thing on my list, the brick red one, you dolt.
I have no trouble packing light. I just am having trouble choosing what few things to put in the case.
Like I don't want to bring any clothes at all.
Well, it is winter down there, so you might just wear something conservative.
Or how about you just lost your packing privileges and you don't get to bring anything? That's right, we'll get there and you'll have nothing warm to wear, but at least we'll have gotten there on time.
Trip to this retreat is supposed to be an opportunity for me to get in touch with my authentic self, and I don't think I can do that if I wear something conservative.
Poopy head.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't want you to stress about anything. If you have trouble, just feel that you can ask me to take care of it.
I'm gonna die! I wanna die! I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna kill him! I wanna die! Just pack it, just be a person! For once, just be a person and do it!
Can you help relieve my stress by choosing for me something that represents my deepest authentic self?
This is a test. This is only a test.
You want me to choose something that represents your deepest perfect self? Oh, I'm so honored. I'm going to put a lot of thought into it.
Grab the jeans and t-shirt.
Bear in mind, what I asked you was, can you do it? Not would you do it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the semantics of the situation. You know, I try to be a good listener.
I don't know if I can do it. That's a really thoughtful, big ask. I mean, how does anyone put into clothing what anyone's authentic self is? I've known this guy for years. He's my best buddy. I don't want to look stupid in front of him.
Your last response was very considerate and empathetic, and I believe I know what to pack now, and I think I can take care of this and get it done.
Because I'd rather be dead than wind up looking like you.
Oh, well, there you go. You've had a lot of personal growth. You've got your stuff together, and we're moving forward. Congratulations!
All right. I did it. I'm such a good friend. I am so patient, and I just need to just go check my heart at some point.
I think since I have my packing stuff together, maybe that indicates that I've got my other life stuff together and don't need to go on the trip after all. Huh?
Oh, yeah, well, sure. Look, I don't want to cornered you, pushed you into it, it's just a few arrangements I could just cancel.
I can't cancel. It's all non-refundable and everything's gone. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm a good, patient friend.
Yeah, you should cancel.
Yeah, scene. All right.
You're muted, Michael.
Michael.
I'll just keep talking silently here because I'm a great mind. And Kat, I want to turn it over to you because you probably know when you're muted.
I do.
And do you have an object that do you
I
want?
have 2 objects, and I thought I would let our actors decide which one inspired them. So,
Yeah.
Walt, Livia, and Peter, here are 2 objects. Does one of those inspire one of you to go first in our game? And then I think that's all our audience needs to know. They can just catch on to how it's played as it goes.
Yeah, I'll take the teapot.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. I will just set this up. Let's see. How's that? Good?
Yeah. Okay. My darling Hector. He had so many hobbies. He would paint miniature figurines and carve, and he would even make macaroni pictures, not like the children, but well, similar to the children, but he had heart. The problem was he was a jack of all trades, all hobbies, and a master of none. So everything he had was only okay. And I loved them because Hector made them. And he inspired me. I got into ceramics and found that I took to it quite quickly. Very quickly. And surprised myself at my talent and my skill. I would sneak supplies from Hector's room, from his hobby room, and I would use them to create these things. And nothing made me more proud than my teapot. It was a combination of everything that I loved. I was a painter, I was a sculptor, I was a storyteller, I made something useful with utility. And it looked beautiful. But I never had the heart to put it out. And I regret it. It just would have looked so strange next to all of Hector's half-formed candles and macaroni pictures and whittled creatures and just really bad oil paintings that weren't good. No matter how much you loved him, it just wasn't good. So I kept my teapot in only one place where I knew, and I would visit it and be proud. I never want to lose Hector, But when I do, I'm bringing my teapot out.
Well, I may just be a humble broom, but I'll tell you, sometimes the broom is the best thing for a relationship. Just take, for instance, my friend Hector and his macaroni art. He had him a beautiful lady who didn't shine on her own. She didn't want to put out her own teapot because it was going to clash with what made Hector's soul shine. Yeah. But you know what? Accidents happen, and sometimes accidents is opportunity. One time, Hector's macaroni art just slid off the table. He broke the brittle bits. Brittle bits full of carbohydrates. And who do you think went and swept it all up? Yours truly. Yeah, cleaned up the mess. I have to be honest here, confidentially speaking, I've done more help for them than a marriage counselor. Because once I got rid of that macaroni, there was more room for that little lady to be the lady she wanted to be. And then she put out a lovely teapot, which fell off the table and broke it. I swept it up. And now they're working things out in family court. Oh, well, that's my bit. Oh, hey, look at that dustpan. I'd hit that. Excuse me.
I still have the mended teapot. And every night before I go to bed, I still make myself a cup of mint tea, just like my Aunt Angela used to make. It's the end of her days. They say that memory very closely related to smell and taste, neighbors in the brain. And that's true. I can smell mint, taste it, and think of her. But when I feel the contours of that teapot, so beautifully made and so tenderly repaired, I also think of her like I was touching her hand or holding her, having one of those little chocolate orange cookies that I used to bring from the bakery. We talked for quite some time about the world and about events and about life. And it may not be perfect, but she taught me that you can be proud of something just because it's yours, just because you made it, just because it's your point of view. And that's a lesson I'll keep with me for the rest of my life.
Wow. Wow, that was moving. That was beautiful.
Hey.
Yeah. So I'm so moved. I just sort of have to become deaf for a few moments.
Yay!
We do in our break to revive ourselves.
If only we had some sustenance to.
Oh no, you don't. Oh no. Now look here. Don't start that stuff. No,
Everyone all
Walt.
at once. He can't. There's more of us than there are of him.
No, no, no.
I'm alone. Shit.
No, you're not. Oh, come on. Both of them at the same time.
Yes.
No, no. This is wrong. Damn it.
Well, Michael, it seems like you can't quite form words. You're so overcome.
I am.
Maybe you should just take a break.
I'm-
And while you're gone, we could come up with a story, and then you could guess, and I'll try to tell it to you in gibberish, and then.
All right. So you know what?
Find words.
I'm gonna need to know a signal. So somebody, let's use the chat. Derek, you let me know when to come back.
I will do that.
I'm gonna mute my computer and I'm gonna turn off my video and sound until Derek tells me to come back.
Mark, how is that pudding raw? Is it very good?
So,
You do
Eric,
straight out of the box. You don't go back, man.
Have we gotten suggestions already for this, or do we have to get it?
I might be able to compile some together. What do you need to know?
Well, I think we should start with where were we when this? We're gonna put together a story using things that happened to me. So I'm gonna need maybe I'll just ask for a bunch of stuff up top, and then people can start putting it in the chat. So I'm gonna need to know a place I was, something I was doing, and these can all be unrelated. A place I was, something I was doing, maybe a line of dialogue, a famous person, maybe some kind of magical creature that I could transform into.
Okay, awesome. Empire State Building is one suggestion.
So I was at the Empire State Building when I started, and what I was doing at the Empire State Building would not expect me to be doing at the Empire State Building. Yourself.
Michael's making some noise there.
Right.
I'm gonna see real quick here if I can do a little mute.
You can probably mute him, right?
Oh, he's muted now. Very good.
So I'm at the Empire State Building. What's something I could be doing at the Empire State Building that you might not expect me to be doing at the Empire State Building?
A couple of things. Playing poker. I also had a suggestion earlier for getting an offender bender.
Well, why don't we take playing poker, because that's the first thing I heard. So
Yes.
I'm at the Empire State Building and I'm playing poker. And maybe who am I playing poker with? Is there we have a person or a creature or something that I?
Yeah, a unicorn.
Okay, so I'm at the Empire State Building and I'm playing poker with a unicorn, and maybe the unicorn says something to me. We have a line of dialogue there somewhere, maybe.
Yeah. How about I have amnesia.
Oh, okay. So I'm at the Empire State Building, and then I'm going to ask for something that I do when the unicorn says this to me.
Mhm.
So I'm at the Empire State Building. I'm playing poker with a unicorn, and the unicorn says to me, I have amnesia. And when the unicorn says this to me, what do I do?
That's a fantastic question that I'm gonna let.
Or maybe I'm transformed in some way. Have we gotten something about how I'm transformed?
We have not, but there's also a really cool 10-second delay to going out to YouTube.
Just wondering if there's anything else in the feed that we have yet, or we can just riff for a while.
Yeah, riffing is cool. How about, you start talking in tongues?
I start speaking in tongues.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And then I just think we need one little button. So I start speaking in tongues, and then maybe I'm transformed somehow.
Yeah, you could be
Transformed. One of us is transformed somehow, and that will.
Into a delightful jug of V8 juice. Too soon?
We're going to give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anything else, or I'm going to take V8.
I think V8 might be it.
So let me recap. I'm at the Empire State Building.
I'm playing poker with a unicorn. The unicorn says, I have amnesia. I start speaking in tongues and am transformed into a giant.
Yeah, a human-sized V8 juice bottle.
A human-sized bottle of V8.
Yes. All right, that's
So
straightforward.
If I have trouble, folks can come in and help me.
Okay.
Oh, I have to turn. What's going on? What's going on, Kat? You were up high. You were up high today. So. Oh, you were. Wait, do that again. I think I know where you were. Yeah, that's what I thought. You were on the Empire State Building. Wow. So, and of course you were doing what everybody does up on the observation deck. You were playing cards. Not just cards, but poker. Woo. Yeah. See, I saw the say that again. I'm sorry. You broke up for a second. So you were playing poker with somebody, with one other player, and yeah, and it was a unicorn. You were playing poker with a unicorn. So the unicorn. Okay, this is freeze. No, don't freeze. Do that again. You really did freeze. And obviously the visuals are very important. So the unicorn said something. And you entered into a fog of confusion. The unicorn was very confused. Spoke about. Unicorn said, I'm so confused. I'm just don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I'm discombobulated. I'm disoriented. I've lost my memory. Oh, I can't remember anything. I can't remember my name. I can't remember how to play poker. You poker, you brought her. I can't remember the reason I'm on the Empire State Building. I can't remember the whole world. I can't remember anything. I can't remember a thing. I can't remember. Well, then give me something else. I don't know. I can't remember. You. Okay. The unicorn said, I can't. I need. I want. I need. I have. I have no idea. I have. I have no identity. I don't know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have no name. I have. That's Chester, our dog. Never. I don't know what Peter's knee has to do with anything at all.
Knee?
I have nearly no. Do that one more time.
Oink, oink.
It's not a pig. I'm not a pig. Unicorn said, okay, so you're playing poker with a unicorn. And the unicorn says, I have no need. I have no logo on my shirt. I have no identity. Throw it away. This is intense. Hog, pig, hog. I have no bacon. I have no stomach for this. Throw it all away. Throw all that away. Okay, I understand. So I'm glad you're talking to me again because it was getting lonely in here. Okay, good. So, the unicorn. Pig, pig, hog, pig, pig. Pig pulls out bacon, belly, pork belly, ham, ham. Hamney? Hamney? I have Hamney. I have Hamney. Hamney, any idea? I have Ham.
Yeah, so close.
I am nearly. Sounds like. Yeah, it sounds like. Sounds like. I have ham. Knee. Sing. I can't think of anything. Hamney sing. I saw. What the hell is going on here? Zsa Gabor? What all does she have to do with it? Darling, I have anything, darling. Yeah, I can't even see it, Mark. Okay. I want you to go away. Kat, talk to me. I have sing. I have him. I have him. Knee. Sing. I have him. Knee sings Zaza. I just am going to go home now. Okay, forget everything. Forget everything. We're going to roll it back. So how come I got the Empire State Building so freaking easily and the unicorn? Okay, here we go. Good, good. Got a unicorn. You're playing poker with the unicorn. The unicorn speaks to you. And it says, oh, I have amnesia!
Yeah!
Jeez! Oh, man! I have amnesia!
It's not done.
What do you mean it's not done?
No.
Okay, fine. So the unicorn says I have amnesia. So you said. So Cat. Became the Incredible Hulk. Transformed. She transformed. She changed. Yeah, I think she's got it, but she's okay. And you changed. Into a bottle of V8. I have been set up by my improv company.
I don't know. Did we?
It is V8.
I feel like I missed a beat. But that's enough for now. I think everybody's.
I think that's plenty. Thank you very much. I think that's.
I was wrong. I let you astray.
Oh, really? What did we miss?
It was the speaking in tongues part. We missed speaking in tongues. But
Oh man, speaking in tongues during gibberish story? I mean, come on, that's just cruel and inhuman punishment.
Speaking English then?
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, I could have. Ooh, that would have been brilliant.
Oh, welcome to hypothetical improv experiments.
Whoever gave us a suggestion of speaking in tongues, we owe you one next time.
We owe you one. That's right. We really do. Wow, that was really an experience. I won't say what kind,
I will
but
tell you that I can't remember. I've been playing this game. We've been playing this game for years and years. I can't remember ever forgetting the story ever. So that tells you how long and.
Well, that was a long one. You and I have done a few of those over the years, and that one was one of the longer.
Michael, allow me to diagnose that as an actor, you suffered from hamnesia.
Next, Michael, do you remember?
Do I remember what?
Well, it's 9 o'clock. Maybe we should just go to what we learned.
I think we should. I've learned a lot tonight, but I want to hear from my compatriots. I'd love to know what Derek has learned. Derek, what have you learned tonight?
Wow. I think I've learned that a lot of things are happening that cause stress and anxiety that might produce headaches, and my favorite medicine to take care of that is Advil liquid gels.
Oh no! Damn
They
it.
do the trick
No.
better than any other medication. That's what I've learned tonight.
Thanks, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Mark and Derek were the two I thought I could trust. But Mark, what have you learned?
That there is a gram each of dietary fiber and protein in a fifth of a packet of Godiva dark chocolate coconut pudding mix.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much, Mark.
You're welcome.
Yeah, how about Walt? What have you learned, Walt?
Oh, well, I learned that when you have a whole bunch of different things and put them together, you can make something really great. Like, for instance, if you just have a packet of powdered pudding mix and you just put water in it, bam! something good, like
Yeah.
improv.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Hey, Pete, Walt learned something about pudding mix. What have you learned?
Well, I've learned that pudding mix is delightful, but if you're all alone in this theater, and I'm not ashamed to say that when I was here, I missed the audience and my friends very powerfully.
It's tough
And
being there alone, isn't
It
it?
is tough being there alone and
Yeah.
eating these Planters peanuts.
All right.
There's no one to stop you from eating whatever's in the theater.
So you're eating the stock from the snack bar and doing product placements in my theater. Is that right, Pete?
Oh, I also found some change in your desk.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much. Hey, Olivia, I'm curious. There's been a lot of learning going on.
There is, and I'm not gonna do the thing. They paid me. I have to have these just here present. What I learned is that my memory is not as good as I thought it was. I was so sure that was the next thing, and it was totally gone from my head. So it was good. It's
Welcome to my world, Liv.
Yes, well, it's good. It's good to have the humbling experience of being like, oh, I know, and then being completely wrong and just being delighting in that. So
that's
awesome.
That was good. Awesome. And finally, my dear Kat Coppett, what have you learned this evening?
I learned that we have a sneaky company of improvisers who are funny and clever behind our backs.
Yes.
This makes me very, very happy.
That's
Our
tremendous.
logo is still on the wall at our theater.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Looks delightful in his new vest.
Yes. Well, and I've learned that I will always be surprised by how wonderful these wonderful improvisers are, and I've learned it once again. I have to be honest. I didn't really want to do a show tonight. It was one of those nights I was a little grumpy. And now I feel great. And that's one of the things that improv does. Improv and good friends. And
amnesia.
And
amnesia.
Amnesia, go through. So I'm a very wealthy man because I've got beautiful friends and amnesia and Jaja. And I'm going to go have some V8. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good one.